Hel- Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are extremely excited. Yesterday was a major announcement in the crypto market, and all of you have, I'm sure, would have seen the kind of benefits that we got from that, right? Donald Trump had officially announced the crypto strategic reserve plan, and because of that, we saw a lot of jump happening yesterday. So let's dive deep into this. Essentially, the crypto market jumped at least over 10%, with some coins going almost 2025 and over 60% growth happening since this announcement yesterday. The crypto strategic reserve would currently involve Bitcoin, Ether, Solana, XRP, and Cardano. Originally, the focus was the big three, Bitcoin, Ether, and Solana, but now XRP and Cardano have also been included, because of which these two tokens in particular saw tremendous growth happening yesterday. Trump administration has eased a lot of regulations for the crypto space, with more details expected at the White House Crypto Summit this coming Friday. So definitely, because of this huge announcement yesterday, the first 2 to 3 hours ever since the announcement was made, the crypto markets was surging over at least over 10%. With some coins, as I mentioned, going all the way up to 50, 60%. Especially ADA surged by almost over 60% in a single day. Trump clarified that this would encompass Bitcoin and Ethereum, obviously, which are the two largest coins, but in addition, the other three, which I've already mentioned. According to the blockchain analytics firm, US government currently holds approx $18 billion worth of Bitcoin and $135 million in Ethereum. But as the crypto policy heads in US have already mentioned, they have a lot of existing strategic reserves, which they plan to convert into Bitcoin and Ethereum to ensure that the crypto reserves become a significant part of their holdings. So as we mentioned yesterday, as we already mentioned, the crypto market gained almost $300 billion ever since the announcement, right? This was a huge break, and Bitcoin, which almost fell below 80K just 2 days back, surged almost over 93,000, cumulatively over 20%, and just 8% in the last 24 hours. That's how huge the growth was. Even Ethereum jumped 11%, and Cardano surging almost over 60%. So that was the impact of the announcement which happened yesterday. One major, if want to have like a quick look, right? This is what the entire thing looked like. ADA, as I mentioned, Cardano at 60%, Trump's own meme coin at 18.71%, IOTA was 18%, XRP was 25%. Here it is. XRP was at 25%, Solana at 18% growth, and primarily most of the growth happened within the first 2 3 hours of the announcement was made. Since then, the growth has kind of slowed down. It hasn't grown at the same rate, but despite this happening, this was a huge announcement and a huge potential growth guarantor for the crypto markets in the coming future. One more major thing which has happened is that the US states are ahead of the federal market, of the federal government of the US, in terms of crypto reserves, where more than 30 United States states have explored the idea of publicly funded Bitcoin reserves. With at least two jurisdictions, they've almost passed the legislation for the same. In US, the process is slightly different. It's not just the federal government; even the state governments have a lot of control and a lot of say in deciding, how the state funding will be managed and the reserves will be managed, right? So some states, especially the smaller states like Utah and Arizona, they've already pushed forward proposals to purchase Bitcoin. Some of them have said no. States like Montana, North Dakota, Wyoming, they've rejected the bills. But as I mentioned, 30 US states have already shown interest in creating their own crypto reserve bills. So this will only kind of take it to the next level in terms of growing the crypto adoption in the market. As you already showed, XRP surged 25% ever since the announcement yesterday for the Bitcoin strategic reserve. Even Ethereum surged a lot, almost 12%, which, considering the Ethereum's market cap, is an extremely huge number. One major announcement pertaining to Ethereum, that Ethereum is planning to have a complete leadership overhaul, asking for a structural change. Xiaowei Wang and Thomas Tenshak, they have been received appointment as co-executive directors from the Ethereum Foundation, indicating a new wave of leadership. And Ethereum leader Vitalik Buterin has already declared his support for new generation executives for providing the strategic vision and direction for Ethereum for the for the future. One extremely important thing over Ethereum's direction is whenever a new leadership change happens, especially for a large company like this, it's extremely important that the original ethos of the the chain by itself or the business by itself, that is not lost during the transition where the new leadership comes in with their own vision, with their own direction for the company, right? So getting that balance right of retaining the original Ethereum ethos with the new generation of directors coming in, managing that is going to be a significant challenge. And if done right, this could be a tremendous opportunity for Ethereum to become the leader it deserves to be in the layer one market. One more major announcement which happened was, identifying who owns the most Bitcoin, right? This is obviously an extremely important information, considering this is the largest cryptocurrency, and knowing this information would go a long way in terms of realizing that, right? So the pioneer of Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, um, he or a collective, they, whatever might be the case, they collectively hold 1.1 million Bitcoin. This is, as no need to mention, it's a huge number. The value is worth over $1 billion, significantly higher, sorry, over $1 trillion amount of holding that he has. So that itself goes a long way in terms of showing how much holding he does have already. Binance is number two with over 600,000 holdings, followed by BlackRock's own Bitcoin Trust, Michael Saylor's MicroStrategy, and the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. These are the major players right now who hold the highest amount of Bitcoin. Trump wants to hold at least 1 million Bitcoin as well, because he believes that will help him offset the US federal debt, which is there. And that's why he's targeting to hold at least 1 million Bitcoin, which is going to be worth at least $1 trillion in the current prices. And with the market appreciation, obviously that value will go higher, and he'll use some of that money to offset some of US's federal debt. So it's a very clever plan by Donald Trump to ensure that some of the debt is paid out utilizing the crypto technologies potential. Few more side notes over here. Top major crypto token unlocks and major macro events which could affect the crypto market today, right? ENA token is going to unlock with $855 million release for the founders, team members, and private investors, right? This could potentially create tremendous selling pressure into the market. And just be careful if you hold these tokens, and keep watching the market carefully if you hold this token, because you could see a significant price dip happening because of the tremendous selling pressure over there. Next in line is SUI with $106 million of token unlock happening. We could see some action happening over there in terms of selling pressures and potential price correction on that front. A lot of other smaller tokens as well, but these are the two big ones which would see tremendous selling pressure happening and potential price correction on that front. One more major announcement from the crypto czar David Sachs, who mentioned that before he took the White House and was pushing digital asset policy, he sold all his crypto holdings to kind of indicate that there is not much personal wealth being gained from his crypto roles, and to ensure there is no conflict of interest regarding that, right? It goes a long way in terms of building trust in terms of the government. We would trust that this information is true, and this would, if true, it kind of shows the credibility and the power of the crypto movement. And someone like David Sachs, who's completely releasing his selling out his crypto assets, goes a long way in terms of his commitment towards the entire crypto development. So this is an extremely important movement which has happened. And another major action which is happening is the US crypto government. They are creating a stablecoin act to ensure, because stable coins are essentially the cornerstone of the crypto industry, right? Without stable coins, it would be extremely difficult to ensure smooth buying and selling and smooth transactions, right? So getting the stablecoin act ready, especially US government is extremely bullish on that to kind of reassert their dominance in the global trade market, which they believe stablecoins can help. Now we are increasingly seeing newer and newer crypto projects coming out with independent local stablecoins of different currencies themselves. And that is, I believe, a huge positive, because more and more stablecoins that we have of different currencies, obviously US has a vested interest to ensure that their own stablecoin becomes a stable currency of choice. But having different variety of stablecoins of each and every country of different currencies will also play a huge role in terms of increasing the crypto adoption. and ensuring the crypto becomes truly mainstream in those currencies. So I hope you found this short, concise video extremely helpful. You don't have to be caught in the noise of unnecessary information, unnecessary hype, unnecessary FUD, which is going to distract you from the main focus, and just focus on the key major highlights which have happened yesterday. If you like this video, please like and share this video among your friends. They can benefit from that. And I create this video on a daily basis. So subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon so that you can get a quick 10-minute summary of the entire crypto events which happened yesterday. So hope you have a good time and have a good day. Take care.